330 pounds. Imani Lee is the fourth 300-plus pound fighter in the last 5 opponents that Minowa has faced. That is amazing. 3 5-minute rounds, no extra round in the case of a draw. And we are ready to rock and roll once again in the weight cage. If you're watching Dream 14 live, join the conversation on Twitter. Use the hashtag HDNF. Michael Chavello, Frank Trigg with you. Let's see how long Minowa takes to move in for a shoot and put Imani Lee on his back. He's going to need to take the Shinkansen and the bullet train to get the side control on the massive Imani Lee. Imani Lee wants to find the target here with his hands. He's also got some decent leg kicks on him, has Lee. And he is looking even bigger than when we saw him in 2007 at the start of his K1 career.
This guy's put on about 10 to 15 kilos. He's huge. Remember, too, with this difference in weight, you also know if Lee gets Minowaman down to the ground, he can't stop or kick him in the head at all because of the weight difference. So the rules are a little bit different for this one fight.
Just look at the size difference here. Look at the girth of Imani Lee. When he backs up, if you listen closely, you can hear a beeping sound. Imani Lee on the outside here. Minowaman shoots in early, goes for a double leg, forces him back against the cage. And down they go to the canvas. Minowa inside the half guard.
10, 15 seconds, you think, before he...
Stopwatch is out, Frank.
Once he gets that head out, he's sitting back for a heel hook for sure.
He'll pop it out like a champagne cork in a moment.
Lee's just holding on for dear life because he knows he's in a really bad predicament. He's really spaced out. He's caught against the cage. There's no space to go.
Minowa, who has submitted 17 opponents with leg blocks, including 3 of his last 4. He's beaten so many giants like Butterbean, Bob Sapp, Sokaju, Hongman Joy, Giant Silver.
You guys take a look at that cage right there. The cage isn't a real metal cage that we used to see in America. This one is actually tuna net. So it's a little bit different. It's a little bit softer, but if you get pushed up against it, it's a lot more abrasive than actual metal cage.
And if you look closely there, Frank, you can still see some fish scales just dangling in the mesh. The cries of 1,000 dolphins. Still stuck inside half guard here, Minowa. We're 2 minutes down in the opening round. Minowa gets a couple of shots off the left hand to the upper right rib cage of Imani Lee, but no real starch behind them. Right in front of our commentary position is a bigger than usual paparazzi contingent, I must say, here tonight. The cage is surrounded by photographers on all sides. Minowa, and you saw Imani Lee wanted to get back to his feet, but Minowa was straight on top of him. Back inside the half guard again, the Super Hulk champion. Oh, they try and go to town with that far arm now. Look for a Kimura here on Imani Lee.
He's changing it up. Usually right now in this position, he forces into a knee bar, into a heel hook. He's actually changing up his game a little bit, looking for a Kimura.
This could be the early signs of trouble, Frank.
He's got to get his hand on his own wrist. He's got to get his right hand attached to his own wrist to be able to finish this. Lee's got a really long arm, plus he's super strong in the comparison of weight.
Nice little peppering left hand to the jawline now from Minowaman. Gives up on that far arm. Puts the forearm across the esophagus here of Imani Lee with under 2 minutes remaining in the first round, set for 3 by 5.
Great position. Minowaman's doing a good job using his forearm to kind of keep separation. That guy's holding on as hard as he can. Lee's trying to hold on. As you see, every time he pushes on his chin, it breaks his grip and allows Minowaman to move a little bit. He's got to move a little bit more to get to a better spot, but doing really well this time.
Nice hammer fist strike to the top of the right thigh there to the quadriceps region from Minowaman. Once again, the forearm across the throat. Now gets a little bit more posture. Imani Lee tries to pull Minowa down to his chest. And Minowa's going to go to town again on that far arm. Can he work a submission here on Imani Lee? Minowa's going for the mount here, Frank.
At this point, yeah, sure. I was just going to say, he needs to just pull that knee out, go right to the full mount, and start raining down blows, because he'll open up something else.
There it is. He has mounted him like a pommel horse, and he's pummeling away with that left hand. Imani Lee in a whole lot of bother.
Good balance, good position by Minowaman. One leg up. Now he's got perfect position.
Here he comes, and Imani Lee gives his back. This one could be all over in a hurry. Minowa may go for a rear naked choke. Imani Lee spits the mouth guard out. This one's over. They think it's all over. They think it's all over. It is now. Good night, Irene. Minowaman has done it again. We can do no wrong, you and I. Me commentating, you fighting. Go, Minowaman.
Wow, Michael. So, you talk about me when I'm not around like that? I mean, honestly, Dude, what a great job. Minowaman's giving him so much weight, over 100 pounds this time, and still keeps his composure, keeps his pattern, keeps his rhythm, and changes his game up. Instead of going straight to the heel like he normally does, or straight